Castillo. This is Two Men Up with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Got you. It's Wednesday. No, it's not. It's Tuesday, Albuquerque. You know what that means? It means we had to work 5 days this week because I was still all messed up from Memorial Day. And Van called me this morning and he said, "Hey, what's our 4th of July plans, man? It's like on a Tuesday. Like, are we taking that Monday off?" And I'm trying to explain to him this is a world of profession where you can't miss a single day, just like no one's missed a single second of the NBA Finals because they're pulling like 12 milli a broadcast, and we both thought that no one would be watching this thing at all, but it's actually the talk of not just this entire town, but the entire sports nation and Live Golf. Turns out they were right the entire time, just like when the ABA wanted to prove they were better than the NBA, so we're going to go into links about that. A. Marie's back at the John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy Studio, and we're live with Steve Palmisano at the ABQ Dukes Store, the intersection of Central and Carlisle.
Let's go.
It's going to be a show today.
Okay, NBA.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay, NBA. Nice try.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Super nice.
Trying to add those Serbian numbers into our USA listeners.
Hold up.
Okay.
What are you going on about?
Okay, 11.9 million. What are the numbers for game 2? Those have to be
12
fabricated.
milli.
12 milli. I think it's 11.9, but whatever. We'll round up for the sake of the NBA Finals. I think they're pumping these numbers with European numbers. If this is USA viewership only, we talking worldwide? We talking about USA and Serbia? What's going on here?
You're going to make me check the numbers?
I am going to make you check the numbers.
Right, well, let me check the numbers.
We're men of character and integrity here on Two Men on 95.9 FM, AM 610, The Sports Animal.
The Sports Animal. According to Nielsen, 11,910,000 all from America.
Who's this guy? Leslie Nielsen?
Leslie Nielsen said.
Brigitte Nielsen?
Brigitte Nielsen, the daughter of Leslie Nielsen, said 11,910,000, and it peaked at 15.25. So at 15.25 at 10:15 Eastern, which is 8:15 Mountain, the point I'm getting to is you were wrong the entire time. No one cares about the Lakers. No one cares about the Celtics. It's only about your father, Jimmy Butler.
If it would have been Lakers Celtics, like I predicted,
30 million.
like I still predict is going to be the finals.
It'll end up being the finals, the Lakers and the Celtics.
Okay, the viewership's going to go way down in game 3. They're going to scrap the whole thing.
Start over.
They're going to invite the Celtics and the Lakers back. They're going to do a real finals.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case that doesn't happen. They're fine. I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
I was told no one's going to watch it.
I was told that as well.
Steve Palmisano, who went to our anniversary party, owner of the ABQ Dukes Store, while we were at Howie Sports Page drinking Fred Lights with friend of the show, Rob Portnoy, we sat in a circle. We sat in a powwow. And Steve said to me, no one's going to watch that. Steve said Lakers aren't there.
Verbatim.
Right. You were very wrong, Steve. What? About everything.
Yeah, but if it was Lakers Celtics, it'd be like 40 million people watching.
There'd be 45 million people watching. That's how many people would come back to watching, like when Michael Jordan came back to the NBA, wearing the 4-5.
You're not wrong.
I mean, now that Jimmy Butler's in the finals, right? And that's Jordan's
father.
Son.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I had it backwards.
That's why they're pulling the numbers.
The reason they're pulling the numbers is because Jimmy Butler is there. That's absolutely the reason. No one cares about Duncan Robinson.
Now, hold on.
A. Marie cares about Duncan Robinson.
Let's give Nikola Jokic some credit.
All right.
Because no one has ever heard of him until last week. We do a sports talk radio show right here on 95.9 FM and AM 610, The Sports Animal. And we just found out about him like 3 weeks ago.
Just 5 minutes ago.
That's not true.
The rest of the country just found out about him, 2.5 games ago?
Adjacently 2.5 games ago.
He's a 2-time NBA MVP.
Of what league?
Duncan Robinson?
No.
The NBA?
Jokic.
Live Tour?
It's the Live BA from the Sports Animal live chat. You can join us on the live stream at facebook.com/talkabq, youtube.com/talkabq, also facebook.com/Fred Slow, because I put my professional one up there today.
Did you really?
I did. I don't know.
Boy.
I just messed around with
That's nice.
Yeah. Friend of the show, Nathan, says, this just in, Bubba Watson now identifies as a woman and will join the LPGA tour next year. The PGA is applauding it. The Live was the Liv's going to overreact. So there you
Sponsored
go.
by Bud Light and Target.
This Live PGA Tour thing, we could do 3 hours on. We don't have 3 hours a day. We're only on until 6:15.
What? Why?
Today, Josh Sushan joining us at 6 o'clock as we hand this broadcast over to the Isotopes Media Network.
Okay, that's a good reason.
Have to do it. They're at home. They're playing the Space Cowboys.
Well, some people call them that.
I guess the Isotopes are not playing the Space Cowboys. The Mariachis are playing the Space Cowboys.
What's the Space Cowboys alternate name?
Maurice.
All right, I'll take the rest of this segment off.
That's such a good thing. Now, my understanding is A. Marie told me that the Space Cowboys are also called the Gangsters of Love. And if that is their Hispanic heritage name, I think that's very good. And I would go to the ABQ Dukes Store and I would say, can I please get a Gangsters of Love apparel for the visiting whatever city that the Space Cowboys are from?
Did you ever consider doing that, Steve? Like have visitors apparel in here for
Ooh, good idea.
6 days and then kick them all out?
I have not.
Because it's a horrible idea.
Well, logistics might be tough.
They used to do it at Major League ballparks. Like when I was a kid, like if you went to the Cardinals game, they'd have Cubs. It'd be one little kiosk.
Yep.
And you could go in there and get the crappiest version one, but you could.
Yeah.
Because I remember as kids, we'd throw popcorn at those people.
I just got a text from my friend being Jeeves. He tells me that the Space Cowboys Spanish name is the Dulces de Sugarland. Dulces just means candy. Their Spanish team name's Candy. How lame is that?
Well, they're a lover.
Okay, keep going.
No, I'll let it sit. The NBA Finals are being watched. We were completely wrong, though. And it's the kind of wrong where I literally felt that if we didn't talk about this, that it would be fine. I felt if we treated the NBA Finals the way we treat the NHL Finals, that no one would care, similarly to the way that no one has cared.
I'm really excited for the NHL Finals to start. When does it start?
Bad news.
It's already started.
What? When?
Do you know it's the most penalty minutes in a Stanley Cup since 1986? 1986. It's like 141 penalty minutes.
Do we know this obscure stat from an obscure year? No.
In an obscure sport.
Yeah, we have.
It's very spicy.
I'll
Stanley
tell
Cup, even if you don't watch NHL throughout the year, this is a great time to watch it.
I'll tell you exactly why there's so many penalty minutes. Because there's a team from Florida playing.
That is the exact reason.
There's like 17 or however many hockey players are on a team of Florida men on there causing a ruckus in the NHL Finals that apparently has already started.
The goalie's name is Joe
Kimmich.
I was talking to my friend of the show, AJ Garley, who runs that Buffalo Wild Wings down there off Gibson.
Oh, what a dude.
Yeah, so I was talking to him this afternoon, and he's a big Miami guy, right? Got Miami tattoos. He's a whole Miami dude. And he's like wild that, like, you know, the Heat are in the finals and the Panthers are in the finals and the University of Miami women's softball team and baseball team both did really. He's running me like all the success of Miami, and I'm like, I only knew about the Heat.
Yeah.
I didn't know about any of the other successes of the Miami region of this country until this very conversation.
By the way, hockey team, if you want to represent Miami, call your team Miami. You can't represent the whole state of Florida, and there's other hockey teams from cities in Florida. That is lame. Represent Miami.
Right.
I didn't even know that the Florida Panthers were from Miami until I Googled it right before we started this show.
And I'm getting real tired of people thinking that the United play in Gallup. So I think what we have to do is call them the Albuquerque United moving forward.
Please.
Yeah, I'm over this.
Yeah.
The California Angels, stupid.
Of Anaheim.
Yeah,
Orange County,
you just call them
of the other Disney World.
Yeah, the Valley Angels.
Florida Panthers could be like a Division II hockey team name.
The Panthers
should be.
All right, today's I-9 Varsity is the I-9 Varsity of weakest team names. Okay?
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say there's no Panthers in the state of Florida.
It's probably a good guess.
I doubt there's a single Panther or big cat in the whole state of Florida.
Yes, there is.
What?
There is only alligators.
I'm going to send you videos.
Of what?
Panthers in Florida.
A zoo?
No. They come in your
The hockey team,
backyard.
apparently.
Have you ever been to Florida?
One time.
Because just because some hillbilly buys a panther off of
No, no, this
Craigslist
isn't
in
Tiger
Georgia
King, I'm
and
telling
then
you.
brings it across the state line illegally into
Is
Florida
that what this
and
is?
then lets it loose and it goes in somebody's backyard, doesn't mean there's panthers in Florida.
I promise you.
A. Murray's trying to tell me there's a native Floridian panther man.
Yeah.
There's absolutely not. That's the whole reason they built Disney World there, because it was safe of large animals that would eat crocodiles and alligators. Never mind.
Yes,
Yeah, take
crocodiles
that
and
whole
alligators.
thing back.
They're
That's-
ferocious and there's sharks everywhere.
You know why the best bridge builders in the world work at Disney World? Alligators.
You missed me with that, but I'm going to get there eventually.
Because
So there's alligators there
you have to be able to not step on
Walk
them. You
over
need a bridge.
at Disney World
There are so many bridges at Disney World. Are you messing with me right now?
because of alligators?
It's, I believe,
because of the water.
yeah, Florida's #1 export is bridges from Disney World.
Bridges wear out and they give them to other people?
So I literally bought one time.
There's a whole litany of questions I have to ask here.
So I'm just telling you what I know, and I know that
Have people died at Disney World
kind of a lot of people.
by alligators?
No, so here's how Disney World works. So many people die at Disney World. Like primarily elderly people are taking their families there. So many people die. There's an underground tunnel system to evacuate corpses from Disney World. What do you mean no way? This is real. This isn't even conspiracy theory stuff. This is because grandparents will like take whatever. Also, more kids are left abandoned at Disney World than any other single location in the country.
All right, from friend of the show. The Florida panther is a North American cougar population in South Florida. It lives in pinelands, tropical hardwood hammocks, and mixed freshwater swamp forest.
It lives in a hammock?
That's what it just says here on the Googles. I don't believe a word of it.
From friend of the show, there are absolutely panthers native to Florida. I'm not buying it.
Nah.
I'm not buying any of this.
No.
I dated one when I lived.
Steve, that's a cougar.
Oh,
That's different.
thought
No,
you said
there's
Florida cougar.
there's different forms. There's a puma, a panther, a cougar, just depending on the age that Steve was
You
dating.
didn't say jaguar one time.
Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Jaguar?
Jaguars.
Jaguar.
Hold up. Jacksonville has the Jaguars.
Not true. No big cats in Florida.
Oh, yeah. I am getting caught up on this now.
None of this exists. This is all made up.
I've been to Destin.
Is that a city in Florida?
It is.
Okay, cool.
I think it's primarily a turtle thing. Like, that's a much better team name.
They brought in panthers to control the turtle population?
Well, hold up. I don't think panthers in a turtle's natural habitat would have a chance against a turtle. And I'm not trying to make that fight or argument right now, but I'm just saying I don't know panthers to be the strongest swimmers in the world. Also, if you had a team called the Florida Turdy Boys, I would be into that team. I would watch that. I would support them.
They would win every game eventually.
Like it would
Mm-hmm.
You're doing a tortoise and a hare thing.
I am.
Okay, yes, I
Yeah.
agree completely with
Mhm.
this. Amory, how many wins did the Florida Panthers of Miami have this year?
I actually don't know that.
No, you wouldn't. Never mind. That was just I shouldn't ask.
But
that.
I know, I do know how many penalty minutes that they're in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Because you bet on it, you degenerate.
I know.
Amory's like, for certain. So there are 2-minute penalties and 5-minute penalties, and you can get a major.
They were 82 and 42. I mean, sorry.
That's a
82
lot
and-
of games.
No, I'm sorry. Hold on. They were 42 and 32.
That's not that good. I feel
How'd
like
they make it into the playoffs?
that's like a very.
That's why this is so good. It's like the Heat and the Nuggets. It's two teams that you weren't expecting to be in, and the top teams were knocked out early.
All right, I'm looking up NHL playoff ratings.
They're fourth in their conference, in the Eastern Conference.
Oh my gosh, are you guys kidding me right now?
42 and 32 in the first two games.
12 milli, the average for that NBA game we were talking about on Sunday, 15 milli caps. 1.5 million people watched this hockey game, and it peaked at 2.1 million.
Okay, is that including Canada? Because I'm assuming the states' numbers are way lower.
Oh,
Because I guarantee you, I will take the over on any number that every team's makeup is mostly Canadian.
through the first 14 playoff games in the NHL on ABC, boys, we're talking about broadcast television.
Ooh, okay.
Average viewership, 745,000. That is a third of what Monday Night Raw gets.
Reruns of the Gilmore Girls pull more than that.
A lot of pulling with the Gilmore Girl. I totally get that.
Pulling tears from your eyes because you love it so
that's
much.
An emotion. Lorelai, I mean, as far as like characters that hit home with every demographic, she's smart, she's capable, she's independent, but still she's got a soft side.
You're describing Willy Wonka? What are you doing?
I am doing that as
Okay.
well. Whenever we get back, the PGA went back on their statement that they're better than us.
Oof.
You called this a little bit.
Me and 45 called it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You and 45 definitely called this. 2 Men On live from the ABQ Dukes Store. We're going to have a lot of fun here today. Come by the shop. Are we doing ticket giveaways? We are. So we're doing ticket giveaways all day at the ABQ Dukes Store. Come get some ticks from your boys. We're giving away sets of 2, and we're giving away 10 of them. And that's not from us proper. That's from ABQ Dukes. So you're not getting those from Cumulus Holding Properties. You're not getting those from 2 Men On. You're getting from Steve Palmisano at the ABQ Dukes Store, giving away tickets to Albuquerque Dukes Night. That is July the 15th. It is a Saturday night. The boys will be there. We're going to be in attendance. A. Marie is coming. She promised me yesterday. She promised me auditorially and visually. She told me she put it in her calendar. And emotionally, she said yes, and that counts as something. So A. Marie will be there, and she's +1ing. So we're excited about that.
I haven't heard the bell ring.
No, there's no, but there's all 100% true thing. Also, A-Marie is joining me this Friday at Isotopes Park. His van is out of town. So if you want to come out and catch A-Marie in the natural habitat of the Florida Panther, you can catch us on the concourse this upcoming Friday at Isotopes Park. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm actually a puma.
You can't just identify as whatever.
You actually can in 2023, but at the age of between 30 and 39, that's a puma.
40 to 49,
Steve,
apparently.
just let you know.
40 to
He's a
49.
cougar.
Super producer Amory Castillo sent me this list.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just all about
We
the
desperately need to go to
stats.
break, but I'm really into this right now. 30 to 39 is a Puma, which would be Amory. 40 to 49 is a Cougar. I think that needs to be spread out a little bit. I thought Cougar was 40 to 60. Age 50 to 59, Fred, that's
Yes.
a Jaguar.
Been there.
Jaguar?
A Jaguar.
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 Okay. Age 60 to 68 is a Panther.
Okay.
Age 69,
Sabretooth.
it's a Pussycat.
Ooh.
1 year.
Age
Oh,
70 to 79 is a Cheetah. Age 80 to 89 is a Leopard.
Like it.
Age 90 to 99 is a
Tiger.
And then age 100 plus, any guesses?
Lion.
It's a lion.
Got to be a lion.
Okay.
Because if they tell you they're younger than 100, they are obviously
Lion to
lying
you.
to you.
Mhm.
There you go.
I think it'd be a raisin, but whatever.
Come to the ABQ Dukes Store, get some tickets to Isotopes Baseball with us. It's the Dukes night. We're going to go out and be out and have a lot of fun with that.
And this is only in person,
It's
right?
only in person. Come
hand
get them.
hand to hand,
Yes.
much like a drug deal, but this is super legal.
Much like a legal drug deal.
Hand to hand. You
2
got to
men
come
on.
right here in person.
The intersection of Central and Carlisle at the ABQ Dukes Store. It's 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is brought to you by the Sandoval County Clerk's Office. The Sandoval County Clerk's Office is dedicated to further improve the accuracy of the voter rolls before the 2024 elections. If a loved one has passed away, please contact their office in our elections.
The mailman's on the phone.
Now, both directions of Paseo remain a pretty significant problem this afternoon. Eastbound Paseo, approaching 4th Street, we have a crash. You're going to see backups going back to Coors. Westbound on Paseo, though, traffic moving really slow there as well, with slowdowns between Jefferson and Rio Grande. Watch yourself going through there. If you can, seek out an alternate route. I will tell you, both directions of Alameda approaching 2nd Street, moving slow right now. So that may not be your best bet if you're looking for an alternate route right now. Southbound on I-25, Osuna to Montgomery, traffic moving slow. And westbound on I-40, right at the interchange, traffic moving a little slow there as well.
This report is brought to you by Malloy Los Lunas.
Over 40 Chevy Silverados at Malloy Chevrolet in Los Lunas, or drive a new Chevy Trailblazer, just $391 a month.
Find new roads, get 2 years included maintenance and warranty forever. Malloy Chevrolet in Los Lunas.
Always see dealer for details.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Jim Rome Show.
The Texans. I love what it represents. Nick Caserio and the Texans took a big brass swing. They got their quarterback of the future in C.J. Stroud. Then with the third pick, they got the pass rusher of their future in Will Anderson. I can appreciate a team taking a big swing and a major gamble, and that's what they did. So rather than kill them for it, I'm here to praise them for it. And what do you say we all wait more than 1 minute to declare them a disaster?
The Jim Rome Show. Weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it. When you roll a Charmin Ultra Soft on the party, less is more, so roll it back, everybody. Charmin's irresistibly soft and hella nice. The grip is always soft. It's our party wine. Everybody wanna touch the sky. Charmin Ultra Soft is irresistibly soft and more absorbent, so you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
With summer savings at the Home Depot. At the Home Depot ends June 7th. Pricing valid May 18th through June 7th, 2023. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
One search engine is used by 9 out of 10 consumers. Int, the name begins with a G. And there are hundreds of things that go into being ranked highly by that engine. Your website, your business profile, even your social accounts. A couple of slip-ups and you find yourself on page 7. But at Cumulus Boost, we have the experts and resources to fix what's wrong and boost your findability so you can rank higher than your competition. Get started today at cumulusboost.com. CUMULUS boost.com.
What will be the difference in Game 3 of the NBA Finals as the series shifts back to Miami and the fallout from the giant merger? The opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and J.J. Buck starts at 7 a.m.
All right, Van, open up the live stream.
Check.
Put up the mailman graphic. Joining us on the show, friend of the show, mailman. Mailman, how are you, brother?
Fellas, Federico.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hey, look, I got some information for you and Van.
Okay.
Since Van's been hard at work on the Google machine.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to correct our lovely queen. That is Queen A. Marie. I had to correct her. All big cats in Florida are extinct.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, thank you, mailman.
No, they're not. Because of the outbreak of the Burmese python. They've eaten everything in the Everglades, including the big cat.
See, told you, A.
You could literally walk through the Everglades and not see a single animal other than a Burmese python.
A. Marie, you have to change your name to A. Marie's now.
I also I'm not gonna walk through the Everglades ever.
Yeah, hard pass. Yeah.
When I went and saw Toad the Wet Sprocket, I walked on the ocean.
Please quit dropping references that no one knows, Fred.
I can't help it. Mailman, how much NHL playoffs have you watched this year?
K-Row. But since we were talking about the Miami Heat, I'm gonna go Heat in 7.
Ooh, that's too
because
many.
I think they're gonna trade haymakers like Tyson in the middle of the ring. They're just gonna stand in the middle of the ring and just trade haymakers.
Well, if you ask A. Marie,
somebody will get up, and they're just gonna continue to trade. Now, about this live and let live tour. I get it, but the reason that we knew the Saudi people had a boatload of cash, that they had money, like they said in what's the movie with Samuel Jackson, Shaft. They got cash longer than Train Smoke.
Okay.
Well, yep, they got cash longer than Train Smoke.
Just talking about Shaft.
And Yeah. And what happened was I believe it came down to what a lot of people were saying. Mickelson and those guys were saying there was some shady dealings going on in PGA, and they didn't want those books open because if the books came open, then you got to explain. Remember a few years back, the same difference happened with the NFL. Somebody was having a fit, and they wanted them dudes to crack the books open. All of a sudden, the deal got made, and it never came up again. This is why the PGA did the same thing. They wanted the books open, and those guys was like, nope, we got too much shady dealings going on, so we not.
I think I'm losing you, mailman. So we're gonna cut.
But I think I give you my 2 cents.
Yeah, I got it. So I will buy into the conspiracy that the PGA needs Live Golf to launder money. I'll buy into that all day long.
Yeah.
How's that not a factual thing?
PGA Commissioner Rod Tidwell obviously made the deal of a lifetime. They showed him the money.
Yes.
And they said yes. It was quite simple.
My name's Kush.
It's a simple equation. When you're behind, you take the moral high road.
Yeah.
You don't want that Saudi blood money. Don't you keep the legacy of the PGA alive. This is the history of golf. People would peel off, get paid, hand over fist, and they were ostracized in the community, turned into the villains. And as soon as the Live Tour handed a bag directly to the PGA, we're seeing the results.
Mm-hmm.
Duh. It's a simple equation. Show them the money.
What changes? Are they going to play less holes? Do those guys have to play more holes? Yeah. Like, what is the part that changes? You know what you do get, though, and I say this every time. You get 1997, 1998 NWO. You get the NWO, red and black versus black and white, and two warring factions where you know that these guys, because you pair up a PGA guy with a Live guy every time, and now there's sides to this thing. There's the, hey, you took the blood, and then you're like, well, you're currently taking the, and you just go back and forth on it forever. And I got something to finally root for because I'm not rooting for Tiger Woods' kid. I already rooted for Tiger Woods for 20 years. I'm not going to root for Tiger Woods' kid for the next 20 years. I want rivalries, and I want fist fights on the course. I'm yearning for it.
I heard that the Live Tour guys get to tee off at the women's tee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a super good one.
The PGA Tour events.
God, I super love that so much.
Which the LGPA tee boxes are still further back from the ones that I tee off of.
Yes.
But still, it's closer.
But hey, how not far-fetched is it? Like I know that's a joke, but it's the, hey, all right, guys, you can buy up a tee now.
Right.
You can do those type of things. It's going to end up like microtransactions in your favorite cell phone game.
I don't think the majors are going to change at all, but every single other tournament is going to have Live rules, and there's going to be more scrambles, and there's going to be more match play and stroke play and all of this other stuff that Rory and Tiger's new tour, like they're going to incorporate that too.
Yeah.
The European, I mean, it's not just PGA and Live. The European tour's in on this now. It's going to be the World Golf Tour or whatever acronym that they decide on. But for me, like, this is going to show you the future of sports. This is where every professional league is going to go.
Right.
I think Saudi Arabia is going to do it with soccer first. Oh, excuse me. They did it with golf first. They're going to do it with soccer next, and they're going to move into every other major sport until there are worldwide leagues co-owned by the Middle East. They're doing it with soccer right now. They're buying up the best players. They're investing in these historical European Championship League teams, and they're buying those up hand over fist. It's going to be the same thing with soccer, and then the other sports are going to fall like dominoes next.
What is stopping Live then after they get bought up right now by PGA? I guess they're calling it a merger, but it's the PGA, quote unquote, buying them. What's stopping Live from just starting another league?
Just do it again.
Just do it again.
Yeah, just do it again.
Just do it again. It already happened once. Just do it again. Like this, that to me is the business strat, right? Like that to me is once you leave Dunder Mifflin, you start the Michael Scott Paper Company, you just do it again. You do it every single time over and over and over again.
Very upset that you beat me to that joke.
It's not mine. I took it off Twitter.
I stole it from Chris Lurig today.
Yeah.
Safe House Distilling.
Who I'm certain
Teller Vodka.
Got it off the same Twitter that I did. So that's the point I'm trying to. But the analogy's right? Because the analogy is, what do you do next after you took the guys that you were trying to take from, and then you took all their money? Go do it again, forever.
Just with another guy's name.
Another guy's name.
Saudi Arabia is not doing it this time. Dubai's doing it. Welcome to the Dubai League. They would like to Dubai all of your players.
Yes, correct. Hey, cool golf. Well, Dubai to it, because we're going to go play golf anywhere around the world. Let's break this down a little bit, because you found some interesting quotes, Van. You sent them over to A. Marie.
I did.
So we'll come back and set this one up for me. So who's talking to who here?
This is the commissioner of the PGA.
Yeah.
Directly chastising, shaming the live
He's talking
golfers.
with Jim Nance, though, on CBS Sports.
Yeah, Jim Ness on CBS Sports.
CBS. Well, CBS.
CBS
Not
Sports.
CBS Sports.
All right,
sorry.
we'll do that when we get back, though.
Yes.
And also Jim Nance, he's cashed it in. He don't care no more. I used to be a big Jim Nance guy. Jim Nance is doing every single sport like it's the Masters, and I'm over it. Like, some things they deserve necessary embellishment. They deserve enthusiasm. They deserve excitement. And you can't just wait for Tony Romo to stop talking every time.
That would take forever.
It would take forever.
No one has time for that.
Jump in. Punch in, Jim Nance. Also,
He's retired from the Final Four now.
Retired is an industry word for fired. So wild. We'll get back. We'll talk a little bit more PGA. We'll talk a lot about Live. Big thank you to the 6-6 Diner Van. We talk about this all the time. I did not have my burger and milkshake today, but I'm going to make up for that at some point.
Excellent.
Throughout the week this week.
You going to go tomorrow?
I got a thing tomorrow.
No, let's go Thursday.
All right, Thursday's doable.
Thursday, let's do it.
So meet the boys at 11 a.m. on Thursday. We're going to 6-6 Diner. We're going to get super loose on a lunch. Steve, what are you doing Thursday at 11?
I'm actually going to Route 66 Diner.
That's a good answer.
He's already there.
Yeah,
he'll be there.
Already there.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
just
couldn't spit it out.
Yeah, well, you can't spit it out like all the Pez dispensers around the walls that line the entire building.
Correct.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They spit out.
They spit out Pez. Also, A. Marie was telling me she saw on TikTok there's a like hack to filling Pez dispensers. So she'll break that down when we get back to.
Stoked.
2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
This report is sponsored by eBay.
Claire.
You do anything to keep your vehicle happy. Let's make sure it stays running smoothly. With eBay Guaranteed Fit, the right parts are just a click away. When you see the green check, you know that part will fit. Get the right parts at the right prices. ebaymotors.com. Let's ride. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Well, traffic right now, things moving really, really slow, both directions of Paseo, although it looks like eastbound Paseo maybe starting to move just a little better. We've got a crash there approaching 4th Street. You're going to see backups starting as you approach Coors. Westbound Paseo actually moving slower. You've got congestion there between I-25 all the way down to the river. So watch yourself if you're caught up in that. If you can, avoid that area altogether. Seek out an alternate route. I will tell you we're seeing quite a bit of slowdowns, though, especially westbound on Alameda, but also eastbound as well. So that may not be the best solution for an alternate route if you are looking for one right now. Elsewhere around town, southbound I-25, as you approach Osuna, you're going to run into slowdowns there. That's going to last until Comanche. And westbound on I-40 between 2nd Street and Coors, dealing with a couple of slow spots there as well.
This message brought to you by Sandia Golf Club.
Our state's best golf course, voted on by golfers, is Sandia Golf Club. Committed to providing the best experience and best conditions to golfers of all levels. There's nothing like it. Visit sandiagolf.com for the best available rates and to book your tee time today. We'll see you on the tee.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Telling it like it is.
The floor in the AFC is Ryan Tannehill got to an AFC championship and Jimmy Garoppolo got to a Super Bowl. The AFC feels like the SEC in college football, and the NFC feels like the rest of the Power Five. Next year in the AFC, guys like Aaron Rodgers could miss the playoffs.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd. weekdays at 1 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it. When you roll Charmin Ultra Soft on the party, less is more, so roll it back, everybody. Charmin's irresistibly soft and hella nice. The grip is always soft. It's our party vibe. Everybody wanna touch the sky. Charmin Ultra Soft is irresistibly soft and more absorbent, so you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
With summer savings at the Home Depot, we'll get your kitchen clicking. With top brand appliances, like a new GE refrigerator with internal water dispenser for a crisp, cool glass of water every time.
This time we
Or
got
GE
Emery.
oven with built-in air fryer for healthier.
2 minutes.
With no
2 minutes,
Plus,
Turkish.
with convenient shopping in-store and online at the Home Depot, your innovative new appliances are just a click away, too. Final days to save up to 30% on select appliances plus $300 off select refrigerators at the Home Depot ends June 7th. Pricing valid May 18th through June 7th, 2023. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
I gotta change the oil in my car.
Right now, get 5 quarts of Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic with an STP Extended Life Oil Filter for only $34.99.
Get in the zone.
And what do I do with my old oil?
We can recycle your used oil for free.
Get in the zone,
And I might need some help.
No problem. We have helpful how-tos at AutoZone.com.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Do you have heart failure and often hear,
Those stomach issues ruined your birthday?
You're too tired to play catch, Grandpa.
Sweetie, you haven't touched your tools since the carpal tunnel syndrome diagnosis.
if these seemingly unrelated symptoms sound familiar, talk to your cardiologist and ask about transthyretin amyloid cardiomyopathy, or ATTR-CM, a rare and underdiagnosed disease that gets worse over time. Learn more at connecttoyourheart.com. That's connecttoyourheart.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Show your colors, New Mexico, and celebrate Albuquerque Pride Fest 2023 this weekend. Watch the parade, listen to the music, and join in the dancing. There's something for everyone and fun for the whole family. Enjoy yourself this weekend, and if you're going to drink, please don't drive. Take a ride on us. That's why the Take a Ride on Us program and this station have partnered with Bernalillo County Department of Behavioral Health Services and Glasheen, Baez, and Inderman Injury Lawyers to help end DWI. Use the Uber app now, and under vouchers, enter the code PRIDE23 in all caps. Then
20 seconds.
request an Uber, and we'll pay up.
And this clip is from
This offer.
This clip is exactly a year ago. Jay Monahan, commissioner, talking to Jim Nance.
On Monday, June 12th, for up to 2 rides per person.
Exactly a year ago. Hypocrite.
And the
A year and a
offer does
week
not
ago,
cover
right?
tips. Enjoy.
Like June 12th last year.
Yeah.
Fest 2023.
51
and
weeks
take a
ago.
ride on us. Together, we can end
Jim Nance
DWI.
and
Jay Monahan.
Jay
City's
Monahan.
home for sports.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's a yes. Come on, people.
I took my shirt off.
FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Just don't go in. Puss and boots and puss and boots and puss and boots and puss and boots and puss and boots.
You're not watching on the live stream.
You should be.
Facebook Live, YouTube Live.
Missing out.
Fred's personal Facebook, allegedly.
No, not my personal, my public.
Your public.
I deleted the.
Okay. Fred couldn't decide which Dukes jersey to buy.
Yep.
So he's in his underwear right now.
Gonna get a different one at the next break. Hey, Maria, I tried on multiple Dukes jerseys, and none of them showed off my guns well enough.
I told you, just get the bigger one. Take it to my tailor, Izzy. Shout out to Izzy. Free advertising right now.
Pat Moynihan is the lead singer of the band Train. You know from such bangers as Meet Virginia and Drops of Jupiter.
That's, hold on, rewind. Not the same guy.
Jay.
It's his dad, Jay Monahan Sr.
Pat Monahan is who I'm talking about.
Oh, Pat Monahan's.
From Train.
Right.
Not like Monahan's, New Mexico.
Monahan.
Calling All Angels. But you're talking about.
Am I?
You're talking about PGA president, not Pat Monahan.
Chairman of the board.
Chairman of the PGA.
The commissioner.
Not Pat Monahan.
The CEO and FO and HO.
Oh.
And MO.
Dang.
He's the CEHFMO.
The bottom of his email is brutal.
The party rock anthem.
Like, it's not any good. Hey, Marie, tell us what he said 1 year and 1 week ago today about the Live Tour.
I'm going to play it for you if you don't mind.
That's even better.
Thank
I
you.
thought we were transcribing, but I'm super more into this energy.
A story that was first reported in the New York Post yesterday by Brian Wacker about a
Terrible
9/11 coalition of families and survivors of the 2001 terrorist attacks. 9/11 Families United sent a letter to the representatives of Phil, Dustin, Bryson, Reed, and others, quote, expressing their outrage towards the golfers for participating in the new league and accusing them of sports washing and betraying the United States, end quote. That's gotten a lot of steam over the last 24 hours. That story first reported again in the New York Post. How much did you talk to your players about the possible ramifications if they sign on with the new league?
Well, I talked to players. I've talked at a player meeting, and I've talked to a number of players individually for a long period of time. And I think you'd have to be living under a rock to not know that there are significant implications. And as it relates to the families of 9/11, I have two families that are close to me that lost loved ones. And so my heart goes out to them. And I would ask, any player that has left or any player that would ever consider leaving, have you ever had to apologize for being a member of the PGA Tour?
What player meeting is Jay Monahan talking about? Because it's definitely not an employee meeting, because they're not employees of the PGA. These are contracted employees. They don't work there.
Now, hold on. Can we rewind a little bit and get to these allegations?
I'm just saying.
Basically, what he said a year ago is, and I've been wrong this whole time, it wasn't Osama bin Laden and George Bush. The live golfers did 9/11. That's what he's saying, right?
It's so stupid. He's painting a picture that's not factorial at all.
No.
He's saying hey, we're a PGA family and we're not embarrassed and we're proud of this and blah, blah, blah. And by the way, no one's more pro-labor than me. I'm the most pro-labor guy in the entire world.
Get yours.
Get yours. Go get yours. And today, do you guys want to call today one of the biggest stunners in modern sports history? Completely silent. Because that's what today is. You're so vocal and verbose at the time of the birth of the PGA Tour, or excuse me, the Live Golf Tour. Where are you right now? Where's your walking back? Don't be a thing, pretend to be that thing forever, and then eventually change your mind to money and not go, well, it was the money.
Yeah, just say it.
Be Rosie Perez from
pair.
White Men Can't Jump.
Have a pair. Where's your brass buttons, PGA? Just say it. Say, we're just like everyone that left. We are no different than everyone that walked away. We did it for the money.
Years of rhetoric otherwise.
Yes.
Years of publicly produced press releases, sitting down with the then at that time, okay, Jim Nance before his complete collapse. He said, this will never happen. Until he became Rosie Perez in the 1993 summer blockbuster, White Men Can't Jump, starring Wesley Snipes, and then up and coming Woody Harrelson. That's exactly what happened, Van.
Look, Deion Sanders told us all about this in 1994 with his smash hit. Must be the money.
Must be the
money. Because he gave us the playbook on exactly what was going to happen with the PGA and the Live Tour.
And Jay
they bowed down. They touched toes and bent right over and did the same thing that the guys that they blame 9/11 for.
Jay Moynihan, who I'm no longer associating with Pat Moynihan, who is a blessing to this great country vocalistically.
Don't know who that is.
He's the lead singer of Train.
I don't know who they are.
They're very good. He said he gaslighted every single dude.
Yes.
Who went over to the Live Tour. He said, I don't like that you're going, so I'm going to tell your friends not to like you.
Yeah.
That's what Roy McIlroy told me. Justin Thomas said, well, the PGA is better in every single way, not just financially, not just incidentally, but morally. Where is that conversation?
I have a clip from today too that Jay Monahan now completely feels different too. For if you'd like me to play.
Oh, okay. Hypocrisy.
Now, are you going to play it Missy Elliott style, where you flip it and okay?
Nah, but I think now that was 51 weeks ago. Now this is today.
Cheers.
I think today is it's a historical day for the PGA Tour and the game of golf, and it's a historical day for the PIF and the DP World Tour. And you're right. You know, there's been a lot of tension in our sport over the last couple of years. But what we're talking about today is coming together to unify the game of golf and to do so under one umbrella. And David, the way that we're doing that is we're creating a for-profit LLC that the PIF is going to invest in alongside the DP World Tour. And together we're going to move forward and we're going to take efforts to grow and expand this great game and to take it to new heights. And so what's happened today, and to your earlier question, is we've recognized that together we can have a far greater impact on this game than we can working apart.
One umbrella, huh? You're going to need that umbrella because it's going to be raining money all over you. And that's the only reason you did this.
If you're Jay Monahan, what you say is this. You say, listen, I hated those dudes, so I killed them. I took money and I used it to kill them. This is my thing now. This is my house. And that thing is dead. I suffocated it with money. That's your move. Stay a bad dude. This is not your move. We're going to start a non-for-profit, and it's going to help. It's going to help the divorcees of professional golfers, and it's going to be just tremendous.
Oh,
that's what I heard right here.
What I heard is a bunch of cowardice. What I heard was a liar finally giving in and admitting that he's just as big a hypocrite as every single person who said, well, I'm just excited for this new opportunity. I mean, this live tour, it's the future of golf.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, I mean, they got a vision for the future of golf. No, it's money.
Well, like Mailman said, because Phil Mickelson's been saying it since he left. Hey, PGA's got skeletons in their closet. Go take a look. He's been saying it to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
He's not wrong. He's very right. Now we don't get to find out. This is like whenever Dominion settled with Fox. Like, I'm so mad right now. Like, I could have had it all.
This is like next week when they allow the buyers group to buy Dan Snyder's Commanders so they won't release all the bones that the NFL owners have in the closet. It's the exact same situation.
I'm excited.
We're never going to find out about that either.
They should change their name to something cool.
The Commanders?
Like the Washington Guardians?
They legally cannot. They literally can't be the Commanders anymore.
Right. They lost the trademark.
Yes, lost the trademark.
Hey, Marie, you're president of the Washington Guardians. What are you renaming the Washington team?
You mean the Washington Commanders?
Do I mean that?
Can that be an I-9? Oh, we were ever I-9. I don't know what I'd call them yet.
Just take your time, I guess. We just
go back to the Washington football team. That's kind of lame, though.
The answer is Panthers. You should have said Panthers. That's the obvious answer.
Got it.
Yeah.
We're following up with the joke earlier.
Yeah, it's a callback. It's
I think it's the Pumas when it.
Pumas
she would choose a Puma.
Really, any Big Cat would. If you would just call them
Puma.
Big Cats. Hey, Washington Big Cats is a cool name.
You got all of the cats.
Oh, that's a super cool
all
one.
of them together.
Guys show up to the game dressed like Heathcliff, and you're like, yeah.
He's a big cat.
That's a big old cat.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, a little Garfield, little Garfield, like cosplay at the thing.
You're killing your cat, Jim. Cats can't eat lasagna.
It's brutal.
Wait, what?
Was his name Jim?
I think so. Wasn't it Jim?
I thought
it was Jim.
Jim Henson, right?
Owner operator of the Dukes Team Store, Steve Palmasamo, agrees with me.
Hit the bell. Let's go to break.
Ding, ding. Thank you.
When we get back, don't forget we're at Red Door on Thursday drinking Fred Lights. That's going to be a very good night for your boys. So we'll be out there on Thursday. It's going to be a banger of a little night, banger of a little evening, and immediately following that, what are we doing? We're just going to get loose. We haven't got loose in a while. It's been 1 week since our anniversary.
I'm in.
2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by KFC.
Claire.
Everybody's going to want KFC's new Kentucky Fried Chicken Nuggets. Each hand-breaded nugget is made with 100% white meat and their
4 minutes.
original recipe. You've never had nuggets like these. That's finger-licking good.
Well, traffic right now, a whole lot of congestion on Paseo, both directions. Eastbound Paseo dealing with crash cleanup as you approach 4th Street. A lot of slowdowns between 2nd Street and Coors there. Westbound Paseo, even slower between Jefferson and Coors. A lot of congestion there. If you can, seek out an alternate route. If not, be patient going through there. If you are looking for an alternate route, I can tell you Alameda, probably not a good choice. We're seeing a lot of slowdowns there already as people have tried to use that as a workaround for Paseo. Elsewhere around town right now, southbound on I-25, things moving slow between Osuna and Montgomery. Seeing slowdowns westbound I-40, 2nd Street to Coors. And New Mexico Highway 333. All lanes closed east and westbound between mile markers 2 and 3 in Carneyville. That is due to police activity. You're going to need to seek out an alternate route there.
This report is brought to you by the Sandoval County Clerk's Office. The Sandoval County Clerk's Office is dedicated to further improve the accuracy of the voter rolls before the 2024 elections. Have you recently moved? Update your voter registration at nmvote.org. Together, we can ensure that voter rolls are accurate and continue to have confidence in our elections.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Today, millions of people all across America are building a life in recovery from addiction and mental illness, helping themselves
and helping each other, with friends, family, and community lending their strength and support.
Join the Voices for Recovery.
Together, we are stronger.
For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral for mental and substance use disorders, for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP.
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Jim Rowe.
Aaron Rodgers is really now a New York Jet. Does Aaron make them a legitimate Super Bowl contender? Aaron Rodgers, who was on the decline last year, guarantees them nothing. But what it does do is it gives them a legit seat at the table. As long as he stays healthy, while I cannot promise a deep postseason run, I love the big swing. For the first time in forever, the Jets actually matter. I love this move.
The Jim Rome Show, weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk.
You still got 3 minutes.
So we decided to
That
sing about it.
100% sound like one of our rejoin songs.
It's our party Charmin Ultra Soft is irresistibly soft and more absorbent, so you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
With summer savings at the Home Depot, we'll get your kitchen clicking. With top brand appliances, like a new GE refrigerator with internal water dispenser for a crisp, cool glass of water every time, or a GE oven with built-in air fryer for healthier, crispier options with no preheating. Plus, with convenient shopping in-store and online at the Home Depot, your innovative new appliances are just a click away, too. Final days to save up to 30% on select appliances plus $300 off select refrigerators at the Home Depot ends June 7th. Pricing valid May 18th through June 7th, 2023. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
Douglas is a real Prevagen user and paid testimonialist. My name is Douglas. I'm 79 and I live in Chicago. I'm a writer, director. I used to be a marathon runner. Now I'm a walker. And the kind of work that I do, you are surrounded by people who are all younger than you. Memory became a factor. As everyone gets older, where did I put my keys? But I had to get help to stay competitive. I happened across Prevagen and I started taking it. I saw having an improved memory, which at the same time,
hey Marie, I bought a
better
jersey.
about myself.
Nice.
It's pretty sweet, right?
Yeah, I like the colors.
Same.
Had it not been for Prevagen.
It's got good sleeves. You can see.
Prevagen, healthier brain.
better life. Prevagen is available in stores everywhere.
Gonna get all the ladies.
Subgroups of
I don't need 'em
individuals who
all
are cognitively normal
at
or mildly
once.
impaired. This
All right, we're coming back. You're gonna have like 2.5 minutes.
All right, you take over
There's
on this one.
only one road and one home for road.
But I can't control what some of these people say.
95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
From the Sports Animal texter, 505-246-0610. So I turn on my phone after work today, and I see this Live PGA stuff, and my immediate thought is this has got to be a joke. Like, this can't be real. Can you imagine being Tiger Woods, who turned down $1 billion, and he would have been with the exact same company?
51 weeks later, he would have been right back where he was.
It was $800 million.
Allegedly $750-800 million.
Rory was 500.
Yeah, Rory $450-500 million.
Can we turn the bed music off? Can we turn the jokes off? Can
Xander Schaflurfalurfel, like $100 million.
Van, can we turn everything that is radio right now off between us?
It's impossible.
I can't
do it.
This is Fred Slow, the person talking to all of our friends of the show right now.
Okay.
Always take the bag. I don't care about your morals. I don't care about your at all virtue signaling. I only care that you maximize your income at the time you're able to do it.
I'm talking to you, DeAndre Hopkins.
I'm talking to you, DeAndre Hopkins. I'm talking to you, Tiger Woods. I'm talking to every single person that has an opportunity to make an amount of money for their talents, their skills, their services, their know-how, their whatever. Go get the money.
Talking to you, lady from the La Montanita Co-op who just pushed a cart
Yes.
by the Dukes store.
Your company does not love you. I promise you. In fact, they do not love you so much that they'll buy your competition after smearing their name in blood across every single media outlet that would possibly have them. Your company that claims to love you and care about you is the evil empire. Go get your bag.
You know, us at the PGA Tour, I mean, we're a family. We wear Hawaiian shirts on Friday. We're kind of like the kooky family. Us here at the PGA Tour, I mean, we're going to have a pizza party every other Wednesday. Am I right? We love our people. Oh, gosh. No, they don't care about you.
I'm sure
Rod Tidwell.
I'm sure they're making Tiger and Rory whole on this deal.
You think so?
I don't trust the man. Get yours. Everyone else get bent. That's how it works. You know, Fred, we can win championships. Do not care.
Championships? They're just going to give you $750 million.
You ever try to deposit a championship at your credit union? They're not taking it.
You can buy every Perkins on the planet.
All of them.
With that much money. Are you kidding me, Tiger?
So many Perkins. Hey, Marie, if another opportunity comes in your life, take the bag. We will miss you. We understand. When we get back, we're 1 hour away from Josh Sushan joining us.
Stoked.
We're going to talk a lot of NFL because there is a lot of NFL. Obviously, the NBA is lying. We'll go into that at length. And I just bought an ABQ Dukes jersey. It's an Albuquerque Dukes jersey. Let's go. 2 men on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report brought to you Federal Credit Union.
Your money is safe with Sandia Area. We're federally insured by the NCUA, which means you can be confident that your savings are insured up to $250,000 per qualifying account, no matter what. Learn more at sandia.org.
Well, traffic right now, things continuing to move really slow. Both directions of Paseo, eastbound Paseo between Coors and 4th Street. Westbound Paseo, Jefferson to Coors. Watch yourself going through there. Also seeing quite a bit of slowdowns both directions of Alameda. Folks have been using that as an alternate route. If you're going to seek out an alternate route, Alameda may not be the way to go. So might want to look for a different one. Southbound on I-25, things moving slow. Osuna to Montgomery. Also dealing with a bit of congestion westbound on I-40 between the interchange and Rio Grande. Also, New Mexico Highway 333, all lanes closed east and westbound from mile marker 2 to mile marker 3 in Carnwell. Seek out an alternate route. That is due to police activity.
This report is sponsored by Discover. Discover credit cards do something pretty awesome at the end of your first year. They automatically double all the cash back you've earned. That's right. Everything you've earned doubled. The cash back from trips, restaurants, all doubled. Seriously though, see terms and check it out for yourself at discover.com/match.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with your Rome Report. Incredibly, the LIV Tour and the PGA Tour are now one big happy family. And I'll let that one anonymous PGA player who gave a quote to ESPN this morning speak for all of us. Quote, "No bleeping way," end of quote. This is the all-time height of hypocrisy from both sides. Both sides were suing each other to death. What happened to the LIV take that the PGA is an evil monopoly that rips everybody off and treats its players horribly? And what happened to the PGA's "we don't want that blood money" thing? The whole "we will not be involved in sports washing" thing. What about the PGA's alleged supposed moral high ground? What happened to all that? Then again, whenever somebody says it's not about the money, it's about one thing, the money.
For the ones who know safety isn't a catchphrase, it's a culture. And the ones who help make sure everyone makes it home safe. For the safety-minded who watch everyone's backs, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as safety assessments and training to keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Southern Recipe Pork Rinds.
Southern Recipe pork rinds not only taste bolder than your traditional snack, they're also low-carb, high-protein packed and have 7 grams of collagen per serving. Southern Recipe pork rinds are as tasty out of the bag as they are in your favorite keto-friendly recipe. Find your rind in the snack aisle or at southernrecipe.com. That's southernrecipe.com.
Southern Recipe Pork.
30 seconds.
Available in the snack aisle at your local Winco today.
Dear Truckin' Awesome. What do you think of when someone says tough? Honestly, I think of a Toyota truck. Tundra's one mean mother of a truck with a twin-turbo V6 and incredible going power, and the Tacoma claws through terrain with a taller suspension and lots of creature comforts in the cockpit. Both Toyota trucks are decked out with tons of cool features and tech you'll dig. Check.
Coming back in 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Albuquerque Santa Fe Toyota dealer today.
Chris Lurie,
Toyota,
the head of
let's
Teller
go
Vodka?
places.
K240BL Albuquerque is 95.9 FM, AM 610 KNML Albuquerque. The Sports Animal, proud to be a Cumulus media station, even if they're not that proud of us.
Now betting for the Sports Animal. Your afternoon drive.
He can hear you in the headset.
Number 2,
So
Men
can
on.
Marie.
Van Nunley
Secret.
and
Hey,
Fred
Marie,
Slow.
Chris Lurig's here. Get the dumb button ready.
And in the on-deck circle,
Amory Castillo. This is Two Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Yeah. I do know. I still don't understand what that means.
He's got some of that paper money.
He got a big stack of money.
Yeah.
He gonna get paper cuts on his fingers.
That's what it's like.
Okay.
Steve Palmisano just told me during the break that the NFL and the USFL have merged.
Oh man.
So it's
Okay.
official. It's an official thing now.
Wait, is that a real thing?
No, that's not a real thing. Joining us on the program, friend of the show, Chris Lurig.
Yeah.
Chris, welcome, brother. How are you?
Not just any Chris Lurig, owner, operator, and head distiller, Safe House Distilling,
Oh, that
Teller
Chris Lurig?
Vodka. That Chris Lurig.
Put that microphone a little closer to your mouth.
There you go.
All right, let's go today. Teller Vodka's with us. You brought us the Teller Vodka Hard Tea, classic hard tea, vodka with natural flavors and caramel color. 5 o'clock here, boys.
What we just calling him Teller Tea?
Yeah.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Teller Tea.
He has
Here we
to
go.
Bigger than everyone.
Oh,
All right, I'm in on this.
cheers, boys.
Na.
Oh, that hits.
That's it's unacceptable how good that is.
I'm gonna let you behind a little secret here.
All right.
I've had one or two of these already.
Same.
everyone else on the planet get some win, Chris.
Don't put the pressure on me.
This is at the behest of your distributor.
Yeah, hopefully next week, but we're just hoping.
Okay, got it.
So
It's
this
in cans. It's
sometime this summer, the Teller T is going to take over first Albuquerque, then New Mexico, then the country.
Oh yeah.
Then probably the you're putting these things in space soon, right?
We're trying. We're working with Tesla. We're gonna shoot one to Mars.
Be super sweet. You land your spaceship on Mars, there's just Teller T waiting. It's pretty good. Pretty good tea. Are you taking bets on when this is coming out though? Because NFL players will bet on it if you are. That's like their thing. NFL players will super place a bet on that.
I mean, I got insider information, so I don't know if I can do it.
So don't. The NFL, I don't know if you saw this, Chris. So the NFL has obviously been cracking down on players betting because it's every single player in the entirety of the league. Every single one.
No one knows the rules.
On
Everybody's
betting?
like, we just can't bet on the NFL, right? No, actually, you can't bet on college. You can't bet while you're on company hours, not even when you're on the toilet at the company facility. You can't do anything. So basically, you got like 30 minutes before you fall asleep in your bed to go on FanDuel or DraftKings or whatever unpaid advertisement to put in your NFL bets.
You bet, Chris?
Your non-NFL bets.
I do not.
You don't bet on anything. You don't care about sports. You only
I
care
like
about
sports.
delicious Teller Teas.
I like sports.
Chris bets on himself.
Oh, it's not a bet at all then, is it? The head coach of the Washington Guardians, Ron Rivera, said he showed all of his players PowerPoint.
On how to bet.
How to not bet.
You're gonna ruin this rash of gambling in the NFL with a slideshow.
Boy,
a hastily prepared PowerPoint. This is how we're gonna stop betting in the NFL.
It depends on the transitions between the slides.
Yeah. Are there pictures?
Yeah.
The transition between everyone is whenever. Yeah, it's when the Joker lights that pile of money on fire in the Dark Knight. They're like, that's the transition because this is what will happen to you if you bet on literally anything.
Even live.
Even the former RIP LIV. Oh, somebody write that down. Write that down. RIP LIV. Oh gosh. The PowerPoint should not be about how to not. It should be about how to bet safely. Like this is like. Do you remember sex ed in high school? And like the one teacher would teach the abstinence way, and the other one would teach like the absolutely you will, so do it safe way. That's what this needs to be. Like you can't tell guys to not do it. It only makes doing it way more like sexy.
Yeah, it makes it more fun.
Yeah, way more fun.
Yeah, for sure. I, by the way, in real life, I was the 5th grade Dare essay contest winner in Carlsbad, New Mexico.
Did your mom write the essay?
Also, was your mom the
I am a wonderful author.
Was your mom the principal at the school to pick the winner?
No, she was a principal at a different school. Guess who did all of the drugs?
Mm-hmm.
Me. So nice try. Yeah. Guess. So nice try, Ron Rivera.
Well, that's why you were so good. You knew about all the drugs.
Yeah, I was
educated.
I educated about them. I learned all about them. I wrote a nice little essay about them, and then I did all of them.
Chris, how many employees you got? Hundreds?
3.
Okay. So if you have to give a message to the fine family at Teller Vodka, do you prepare a PowerPoint slideshow to make sure that they get it? Or is it more of a don't do dumb stuff? Like, what is your message?
It's more like on the fly. You just kind of wing it.
just figure it out.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, FFIO, freaking figure it out. Like, because the NFL guys cannot. They need PowerPoints and sit-downs. Also, these dudes, they're all not Tom Brady. They're not going to play for 20 years. These guys that are on the squad for weeks, maybe a season, they don't have it like this. They don't have the money like this.
I'm just going blank. The kid on the Colts who put out that very heartfelt apology today because he knows he's screwed up.
Hey, Marie,
he dropped the bag. Hey, Marie, I'll wait.
How much did he win?
Isaiah Rodgers.
He is a DB for the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah.
Done betting?
No, the position.
Oh.
Plays cornerback.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he'll be done for the year.
Yeah, he's gone.
He bet on his own team?
I don't know what he bet on. I just know
he did.
Allegedly for and against his own team.
Oh, man, I hope it's the game I went to last year.
I forgot you were like Colts adjacent until just now.
I am Colts adjacent.
Why did you say it so angered?
Because of all the
No, I'm
betting.
just saying that I like that Colts shape. No, I'm just saying I'm very sad for Isaiah Rodgers. I mean, I'm not sad for him. I'm mad at him.
Who's a product of his own decisions?
Exactly. I'm mad at him. Letting down his team.
Oh my God, what is this happening to me? Oh wait, is this the repercussions of my own decisions
That's
and
exactly
actions?
what it is.
Oh my goodness. How could this
And
happen?
I'm pretty sure this is going to be one of many that are going to be coming out.
Well, and if you're the Colts, you want to get rid of someone that's like not important, like a kick returner. Like the Chiefs would obviously get rid of like Kadarius Toney. Like you get rid of guys that just don't contribute.
Fred, he's important to the Kansas City Chiefs.
He's the only one they got left.
Oh, they don't have any other guys. I thought he's the guy that returned that kick.
There's only 3 players on the Chiefs. There's
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes.
Very good.
Vice President of the United States, Travis Kelce.
The dude.
I think he should be president now. What he pulled yesterday at
That
the
was
White
so
House.
funny. It was just legit so
send
funny.
him some Teller tea.
Who?
Yeah,
Travis
totally.
Kelce.
The Kelceys would
They would
pound some
love that,
Teller
dude.
tea.
They drink it on their podcast.
Yeah, it was weird when you put on the label for this Teller tea, shotgun here. That was crazy.
It
when
doesn't say that.
Oh, I just thought it did here
It
first.
says aim here. Whatever you want to aim there.
It's just a thumbprint
We don't-
where a
we don't
human
promote
being
that.
may or may not shotgun one of these boys.
This is so wild how good this is.
It's fantastic.
Is this going to be at Ice Toast Park?
That depends on Spectra.
They just make the top shelf pre-canned cocktails. They don't have to go out there and sell them. It's a behest of New Mexico lawmakers.
I didn't know that.
You can't just hand to hand like we're hand to handing Isotopes tickets for July 15th.
Come to the ABQ Dukes Store right now. There are some tickets left. We gave some away. So we have sets of tickets left. Chris Lurig just took some. So
I'm
now,
taking 10.
So there's
Well,
not 10
hold
left.
on.
We gave them all away. But there's a bunch of ticks available for our July 15th Dukes night at Isotopes Park. We're excited to be a part of that. Van and I will be there. A. Marie Castillo is going there. A. Marie, are you going to wear a Pat McAfee shirt or like what's your plan while you're out there? Something Dukes probably.
Yeah, I grew up in Albuquerque and I have a lot of Dukes gear.
You have a cool black and turquoise jersey like I do?
No, but I do have really cool shirts.
Do you have a Teller Duke shirt?
Ooh,
No, but I would like one.
Look at that.
If you want to bring me one to the studio tomorrow, I would happily accept one.
That seems like a fair deal. I mean,
Okay.
I mean, I can't leave the board right now, or I would come up there.
What is that? Is that Gildan? What
and
is
have
that?
like a Teller tea.
They'll bring some back for you, hopefully.
There will be no Teller tees by the time we leave here.
Maybe a jersey though.
No, we're gonna have to set some aside before it's officially in stores super soon because it'll be gone. Wait, are you making more after this?
Oh yeah, we're making.
Oh,
it
thank
every
God,
day.
they're making more. Oh, whew, okay, never mind.
Do you think the PowerPoint was sponsored by DraftKings, or do you think that's like too much?
I mean, breaking news: FanDuel just bought out DraftKings.
That's
They got-
the merger everyone's been waiting for.
They got jealous of the PGA and Live merger, so they had to outdo them.
Hey, Marie, I know you talk a lot about tact. You talk a lot about like public perception. How do you feel about the gambler Riverboat Ron being the one to break the do not gamble rules to NFL players?
I just think I don't think Ron should be doing that. I don't think it's his place.
His name's the Gambler.
I don't
Riverboat
think
Ron.
anything with the Washington Panthers should be addressing anything in the NFL.
The coach with the highest percentage of onside kicks and 2-point conversions
And 4th
attempted
and 1
is like, listen, guys, get this under control. Not on my watch. A hand slowly raises in
Yes.
the back. Excuse me, Mr. Rivera. Isn't your name Riverboat Ron?
That's what he said, whoever that person was. And I'm willing to take a bet that that's what I'm getting at.
Mm-hmm.
Like every day. And also like dudes that really don't know how to like connect with other dudes. Like I don't want to be this guy and be like losers, but losers are always like,
So mean.
hey, I'll bet you this.
Yeah.
Bet you. Like, what's a good example? Hey, bet you this thing's worth this much money. And you're like, can we just look it up? Like, I don't want to place a bet. I just want to know. Like, I want to know what Teller T is worth. You don't have to bet me. You don't have to, like, get another form of communication, you losers.
I bet you don't think everyone's a loser.
See,
Fred.
that's what I'm saying.
You call everyone. I bet you don't think everyone's a loser. I'll give you 2-1 odds.
I will show you that I do. I will show you that. I don't even have to bet you.
You don't even gamble.
You can't. It's illegal.
Look. How much you want
It's
to bet?
actually legal in the state of New Mexico. You just
Well,
can't
no,
do
for
it
him.
online with apps.
He's not allowed to do it. He's banned.
Oh.
Can you do that? You can call the number and ban yourself.
I already banned you.
Chris calls for A. Marie, and they're like, "This is A. Marie Castillo." And then the next day, there's a B. Marie like account on FanDuel, and she's like, "No, it's not me. It's someone else. I don't have the problem."
Yeah, when you showed me your ID at the bar the other day.
Okay, we're not at the bar. We were at our anniversary party.
It was at a bar.
Which was a very good endeavor. Also, you brought me a Sweet Teller vodka hat, and I wore it all weekend at the Make-A-Wish Foundation 5K, 10K, and 1 mile fun run. And people were like, "Sick hat." And I was like, "I know. I super know." It's like,
Did you play better?
It's 2 of 2.
I was hosting a fun run, so I don't know how I could have. I did go.
That golf.
They did have a pop-up like 3-point thing, and obviously I hit my first shot and then walked away and made sure I told everyone about it regularly.
See? Quit while you're ahead. You're a great gambler.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People that want to gamble off everything are losers. Not A. Marie, though. I'm talking specifically about other people.
Sure.
A. Marie, do you bet things that aren't sports?
No.
Yeah, because that'd be stupid. Like if you and your husband at Thanksgiving pick up the wishbone.
We make bets all the time, actually.
Yeah, on literally
it's not
everything.
actually on. Yeah. That's different. That's in. We bet like $5 all the time on stupid stuff.
I bet you won't drink that Teller tea.
We bet on stuff like that as well.
Ooh, that's a sure thing. Hey.
Well, I can't drink it because I'm not with you guys at the Dukes store.
How much you want to bet Amory wants us to go to commercial right now?
I will. I'm all in.
When we get back from the break, we're going to talk a little bit of NBA because that's the world we currently live in. We'll either tell you about how John Morant claims he drives around town with fake guns and puts them in Instagram videos, or how Dwight Howard claims he's not quite retired. Both of them are liars. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
Brought to you by New Balance.
Claire.
Shoes that fit better and perform better. At New Balance, we actually measure your feet on Wantabo north of Constitution and in Cottonwood Corners next to Best Buy. New Balance.
Traffic right now, dealing with a number of slow spots. Paseo, both directions have been a problem all afternoon. We'll start with eastbound on Paseo between Coors and 4th Street. Traffic still moving really slow there. Also westbound on Paseo, Jefferson to Coors, got a lot of slowdowns there as well. If you can seek out an alternate route, if not, be patient. I would not recommend Alameda as an alternate route. We've got a lot of slowdowns there. People are already trying to use that as an alternate route, so watch yourself there. Southbound on I-25, traffic moving slow as you approach Osuna. That lasts until Montgomery. Westbound on I-40 between the interchange and Coors, dealing with some congestion there. And as a reminder, Highway 333, all lanes closed east and westbound between mile marker 2 and 3 in Carnwell due to police activity. You'll need to seek out an alternate route there. Clark's Pet Emporium has always been your furry pet's favorite stop. Clark's also has the largest selection of fish, reptiles, small animals, plus everything you need to get set up. New Mexico's own Clark's Pet Emporium on Lomas, west of San Mateo, Manal at Wantabo, and at clarkspets.com. This report is sponsored by Clark's Pet Emporium. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Jim Rome.
The long national nightmare in the nation's capital is over. Talking about Dan Snyder reaching a preliminary, non-exclusive, unsigned, unapproved agreement to sell the team. Officially unofficial, yet officially time to celebrate, Commander fan. And if this is the beginning of the end, then Snyder's tenure there can be summed up as such. Horrible owner, worst person. Arguably, worst owner, and even worse person.
The Jim Rome Show. Weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. the sports animal.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
This story is called The Ugly Truth About Timeshare. If you think you've done your family a favor by buying a timeshare, you need my help. Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, CEO and founder of Wesley Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started helping folks cancel their timeshare. And in the process, started what's now called the timeshare cancellation industry. Timeshare is the only thing that you can buy that you can't tell me how much it's going to cost or when it's going to end. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check to fill out any amount they want for annual maintenance and assessment fees. The crazy thing is, this never ends. Even when you die, your family's now going to be stuck with this burden. Stop the insanity today. Call my office now. If we take you as a client, I guarantee we'll cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call for your free information kit. 800-462-3333. That's 800-462-3333. 800-462-3333.
Okay, it's the second best way to wake up. It's the opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and
That is so inappropriate, that liner.
the Ted.
I didn't hear it.
On
What was it?
95.9 FM. And
It's like, well, it's the second best way to wake up. And it was like sex noises.
I'm into that.
Let's go.
Giving away tickets at the ABQ Dukes Store. We're down to some. We had more earlier. Now we have less. Come down to the ABQ Dukes Store, the intersection of Central and Carlisle. Get you tickets to join us for ABQ Dukes Night at Isotopes Park. That is July 15th, boys. We're going to get super loose. Unofficial partner of that game will be Teller Vodka's Chris Lurg is joining us now, and he'll be joining us then.
That's what's
I
up.
like that unofficial partner.
I mean, do you want to make it official? Like, what's up? You want to go steady?
Facebook official.
That's just you ruin everything.
None of us have Facebooks anymore.
Yeah, like no one really messes with
We have
that.
Instagram. Well, Grammy boys.
Big thank you to everyone who helps the program go around, including ABQ Axe. You know, we're at ABQ Axe next Thursday, not this Thursday, for a throwing Thursday. 7:50 off an hour every hour while we are there. Come and hang out, throw your axes. A little bit of a release after work. Hey, Marie, have you been yet? Have you thrown axes yet?
No, but I will.
All right, put it on the list. Hey, Marie, throwing axes with us. Just put that on the list.
I got a little ABQ axe hack.
Okay.
Let's say you just broke up with your significant other.
All right.
You can bring a blow-up poster of them and pin it up on the axe throwing
That's a
board
real thing. We've
and
seen people
throw
do that.
axes at them.
We have seen people do that.
That's pretty awesome.
Super wild. All right, I got two stories here, both full of liars. I will start.
Okay.
I will start with this one. I like this one a lot, and I'm not trying to ruin it by misquoting. But on a recent episode of The Breakfast Club on Power, 105.1.
I'm familiar with the Breakfast Club.
Are you familiar with
I am.
this? Claudia Jordan cited sources about an update in the NBA's investigation into Ja Morant. Jordan revealed that the Memphis Grizzlies superstars representatives are adamant that he was holding a toy gun in his Instagram video, live reel stream on TikTok. What?
Okay. All right. Who is this? The next commissioner of the PGA Tour? Who is this?
Quote, my sources say that the relative in the back of the car, in the back seat, had a toy gun in the car. The gun is not real. And the relative was playing around with it, passed it to Ja, and that got caught on the live as he had it in his hand.
All right, real talk right now. That's a great excuse. Like, that's a really good one. Like, if I were to lie about this situation, that's eventually what I would concoct. It would take me a while, just like these liars did.
Yes.
But I'd eventually come to the fact, like, wait, hold on. I can't get in trouble if it's not a real gun.
It gets better, Chris and Van. You can now become the victim. Quote, they have it. They said the gun looks extremely fake. Like it's obviously a toy gun. But according to my source, Adam Silver is still going to go through with the suspension, looking like it'll be 30 games, even though they know it's a toy gun. So not only do you lie, claim you're innocent, you now turn yourself into the victim?
Strong work. I mean, this is strong work by his team. This is really smart.
You know, Bud Light's PR team has to move on somewhere.
Yeah, good job.
How many quote unquote toy guns does John Moran have in his life?
One now. Just the made up one.
I mean, that makes it a toy, right?
Now, hold on. If this is a toy gun and the world is outraged, you say that immediately.
Immediately.
Guys, chill out. It was a toy gun.
Yeah.
You know, the guy that was filming who hastily snatched the camera away from him when it showed the gun on Instagram Live, you don't snatch the camera away. You keep it on him, and he squirts the water gun in the air, and he laughs.
What if John Moran's like, listen, we were just driving around in my buddy's Jeep pointing toy guns at other cars. It's a different level of stupid, but it's a way better lie than this current lie. Stupid. If you came down here to the ABQ Dukes Store, Central and Carlisle,
Picked up Isotopes
pick up Isotopes tickets.
Oh, that's right. We got Isotopes tickets.
We're
You got
like,
some ice?
we're giving away we're giving away sets of 2. But you came in with a toy gun. We were like, hands up. Those tickets are mine. Fine. Like, what can I do in this moment? Like, no one just goes around town with a toy gun acting this way.
I am scraping the depths of my brain, trying to think of the last time I've been even in the same room as a toy gun.
I went to it when I was in St. Louis. I went to like a child's birthday party, and water guns today don't even look like guns. Like, they look like
space laser blasters.
Space laser blasters.
They look very fake. I remembered it.
Marvin the Martian.
It has been, I'm 41. I worked at this place when I was 20. It's been 21 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's been an adult's lifetime since I've been in the same room as a toy gun.
Okay.
I worked at a Billy the Kid coffee shop right next door to Billy the Kid gift shop in Mesilla, New Mexico, and they had fake Billy the Kid rifles with the little orange dots on the end of the barrel. That's the last time I've been in the same room as a toy gun.
That's how you know they're fake.
Yes.
With the little string attached to it, to the cork, that whenever you shot it, went. And then you put it back in.
Hey, Ja, where was your orange tip?
Yeah, where's the orange tip?
Did you Sharpie over it? You forgot to leave that out of your story that your nephew or whatever had a really strong Sharpie to go over the orange tip of your fake gun. This is dumb.
Also, like, who's in the back seat? Like, what 11-year-old kid are you hanging out with? Also, are you taking toys from children? We're talking about another mental thing here now.
This is getting worse, actually. No, hold on. Him having an illegal firearm and brandishing it on the internet. Okay, that's worse. Second worst is stealing a toy gun from a child.
Yes. The only thing to do in this is say, hey, listen, I'm a screw up. I'm a screw up and I'm sorry. I'm a screw up and I suck. I'm a screw up and I can fix this. Instead, what he's saying is, I'm a dork. Everyone, look how quickly I fell from grace.
That would be an amazing actual strategy from his legal team.
But did he bet on it?
Different league. Doesn't matter.
That'd be a brilliant strategy from his legal team to actually lean into what we've all been saying this whole time. He's not a real gangster. He's a poser. He's trying to get street cred on Instagram, and he looks like a fool doing it. If he admitted, hey, man, the whole time, I'm just this dork. Fake. I'm just this dork from the suburbs. Yeah. I've been acting this whole time. I even look what I just did on the internet. I took a toy gun from a child and tried to look tough on the internet. Please forgive me.
And I couldn't convince any real individual in the world of media to do this. So I went and got the girl that did the narration of the Sharknado shows and then had her break it on her radio show. That's what happened.
Okay, his marketing team is a genius. Now, hold it.
She obviously didn't cost that much because her claim to fame is being the narrator voice in the Sharknado movie.
And then there's a disclaimer. Also, the sharks from that movie were not real.
When John Moran is
just like my
gun. They just
gun.
weren't harmed in the making of
the
movie. No sharks were harmed in the making.
They're toy sharks.
No tornadoes were harmed in the making of Sharknado.
John Morant is going to go immediately to everywhere, right? CNN, Fox, ESPN, all of them. He's going to say, I have surveillance footage of me and my buddies buying this toy gun at Walmart and some spray paint. Look. And you're like, this, you really are. Like
this is dated yesterday, John.
It's a leap year.
Wait till the follow-up social media where he's like, if I had a real gun, it would look like this. And then it's him with more guns. I don't have any street cred. I have zero street cred. I have way more street cred than John Morant. Way more.
Because you don't fake it, at least.
I don't pretend for 1 second. I'm going to walk around the rest of this day in this beautiful black and turquoise Albuquerque Dukes jersey. And if anyone came up to me and were like, is that an extra large? Let me get that off you. I'm folding immediately. I'm handing this jersey over.
You already have a backup. You've already thought about this.
Yeah.
I see that bag.
I know where to get one.
You see,
I have a throwaway jersey ready for this. Like whenever you ride a public bus and you have like a fake cell phone for whenever you get mugged. I have the exact same thing ready.
Just get another jersey.
Just get one more jersey. You know what I don't care about? The money that this jersey costs. You know what I do care about? Getting beat up. Unless I carried like a fake toy gun like John Morant, that'd be super tough.
The second we leave the Duke store right now on the corner of Central and Carlisle,
right,
in the Nob Hill Shopping Center, we're going to go to Isotopes Park.
Right.
You know what I'm not taking in Isotopes Park?
A toy gun.
A toy gun. With or without the orange tip on it.
Only if it's in a clear bag.
Oh, so dumb. So dumb in every single way. Let's revisit a little bit this PGA Live story whenever we get back. There's a lot more to break down. I'm excited to break it down. Also, the Oakland A's are in the news because turns out they're not leaving.
Yet.
They're not going anywhere. Amory would have lost that bet. That's a fact.
Welcome to Albuquerque, Oakland.
Duh.
What was the semi-pro team? The Pickles? Did you see what they
The
posted?
Portland Pickles? Yes, I'm very familiar with this.
Did you see what they posted?
Yes. Shade.
That they had a higher attendance than the A's so far.
Punching down to the A's. Super
Oof.
punching down. 2 men on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Clear. Kickstart your imagination with Audible. Hear celebrity and music memoirs, mysteries, true crime, and more. Audible is the home of storytelling, audiobooks, podcasts, and originals. Sign up for a free trial at audible.com.
Traffic right now, crash cleanup continuing. Eastbound Paseo near 4th Street. You're going to see slowdowns going all the way back to Eagle Ranch. Watch yourself pulling through there. Westbound on Paseo, Jefferson to Coors. Things moving really slow there also. Southbound on I-25 dealing with congestion from Osuna to Montgomery. Also seeing quite a bit of slowdowns westbound on I-40, San Mateo to Rio Grande. And as a reminder, Highway 333, all lanes closed east and westbound from mile marker 2 to mile marker 3 in Carnwell due to police activity. You'll need to seek out an alternate route there.
This report is brought to you by Blake's Lottaburger.
The Peach Shake returns to Blake's Lottaburger just in time for warmer days. Sweet peach bites blended into Blake's signature creamy shake to pair with sunshine and blue skies. Available for a short time only. So jumpstart your summer with one at Blake's Lottaburger today.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Look at the under between the Tigers and Phillies. I'm Joe Ostrowski here to help you beat the books with BetQL. It's hitting season in the city of brotherly love, and the ball flies out of the Phillies home park in the summer. But tonight could be an under spot. The BetQL model has under 9.5 runs as a 5-star best bet with Taijuan Walker and Tyler Alexander on the bump. They have this number a full run shorter at 8.5. I'm Joe Ostrowski. Bet smarter and beat the books. Down.
If you're hiring, it can feel like you're trying to find a needle in a haystack. You can hope the right person comes along, or you can just use ZipRecruiter. And now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. In fact, ZipRecruiter has helped a lot of business owners find their needle in a haystack, like Marco, president of operations at Telly Tires and Auto Centers. Because Telly Tires has grown a lot in the last few years, Marco needed to hire everyone from a receptionist to a store manager to a head mechanic.
ZipRecruiter helps me find all the right people, even the most difficult jobs to fill. ZipRecruiter helps me keep my business running.
Take it from Marco and millions of other businesses who've used ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter can help you find the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. At ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/FREE. ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Indigo Mortgage is proud to have served veterans with honesty and integrity for the last 20 years. And in these last 20 years, veterans have trusted Indigo Mortgage for purchases or refinances utilizing their VA home loan benefits. Indigo Mortgage is known in the veteran community to offer some of the lowest rates and fees in New Mexico. Veterans refer veterans, and we take that very serious, as they are trusting us to make sure their fellow vets get the best rates and fees on the market. Veterans know they can trust Indigo Mortgage, and we set ourselves apart from the big national lenders who are interested in profits rather than serving our veterans. And if you're a veteran looking for any kind of home loan, make sure to shop your mortgage around and be sure to shop your trusted local mortgage company, Indigo Mortgage, serving veterans for the last 20 years. Reach us on the net at indigomortgage.net or by calling 836-5700. That's 836-5700. NMLS 231962 and 188-348.
The roar of our engines, the pump of our heartbeats, the pedal to our metal, the sparks that ignite us, the pistons that push us, the passions that drive us. From the feelings that move us to the places that pull us on the roads that unite us. With nearly 6,000 stores and over 17,000 auto care centers, Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
Next up, Straight Talk from Doug. Ever notice that saying no offense is offensive? Like, no offense, but you're overpaying for your wireless. See? Offensive.
That's the Straight Talk talking. Get unlimited plans as low as $35 a month from Straight Talk on America's most reliable 5G network. Available at Walmart and Walmart.com. On the $35 plan, first 10 gigabytes data at high speed, then 2G speeds. Refer to the latest terms at StraightTalk.com. Based on most first place rankings, Root Metrics, second half 2022 assessments of 125 metros. Experiences vary, not an endorsement.
Show your colors, New Mexico, and celebrate Albuquerque Pride Fest 2020.
Got 1 minute.
Watch the parade.
Hey, Maria, heads up. This is what we're going to do.
join in the
PGA
dancing.
Trump
There's
stuff.
something
So
for
if you wanna,
everyone.
I'm going to scoot out. No.
just wave your MAGA flag the whole time.
Please.
Oh, I forgot my MAGA hat. I left it in BB's studio.
Partnered with
we're like a minute.
Health Services and Glasheen, Vias, and Inderman injury lawyers to help end DWI. Use the
Josh at 6.
Enter the code PRIDE23 in all.
Josh, you at 6.
You've had one too many. Request an Uber, and we'll pay for your ride. This offer's good for the first 750 people who use the code between 10 a.m. on Friday, June 9th, and 2 a.m. on Monday, June 12th, for up to 2 rides per person. This program can only be used for rides, not Uber Eats, and the offer does not cover tip. Enjoy Albuquerque Pride Fest 2023 and take a ride on.
Yeah, actually, we need to talk about your
we can
contract.
end
About you.
DWI.
Yeah, it's going down.
Also,
Did
I got
you
you
know
a
that June
gift.
is National Rose Month?
Is it
What about my contract?
Selection
contract.
long. People's Flowers receives multiple shipments of premium
Chris, you've been a
Ecuadorian
great
roses
partner
each
to the
week,
program,
making the
and
roses fresh,
we'd be
beautiful, and the
disappointed to
longest
lose
lasting.
you.
Visit
Sorry
People's
about what
Flowers
we can
today
do.
and select the perfect rose arrangement or loose
Sometimes
roses
you
for that
gotta move
special
on.
someone. People's Flowers ships
Chris,
worldwide
I
and
think
same-day
we're gonna
delivery
punt right
anywhere in
now.
Albuquerque. Stop into one of their 4 convenient locations.
Here we go.
People's Flowers is your best Albuquerque florist. Flowers
Josh at 6.
makes a difference.
Yeah, he's
What will
going to
be
call
the
from his
difference in
landline.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals as series
Hey, will you
shifts back
record
to
at
Miami
10,
and the
Amory,
fallout
after this?
from the giant merger. The opening drive with
Yeah.
and JJ Buck starts at 7 a.m.
I make it hot to death, hot to death, hot to death. You can see me flex, but now I'm no stranger. I make it hot to death, hot to death.
Welcome back. Thank you.
Who
we fighting? Boys just hanging out.
I think I could be a rapper.
Do you have a fake gun?
That's a basketball player.
2 men on live from the Albuquerque Dukes Store, the intersection of Central and Carlisle. Come hang out with your boys. Gonna have a good one today, right next to the United Team Store. So if you know where the United Team Store is, you know where we are.
You got 37 minutes to come pick up some Isotopes tickets.
We're giving away Isotopes tickets. We're giving away some. We can give away more. Come and get them from the Albuquerque Dukes. Not your boys proper, not A. Marie, not Van Nunley, not Fred Slow, not Chris Lurig of Teller Vodka, but Albuquerque Dukes is giving you tickets.
It's very nice.
We would like you to join us on July the 15th for Albuquerque Duke Night at Isotopes Park. We'll be there in celebration. I will be wearing this jersey that I just bought.
And I will be wearing a very beaten up and reconditioned retro Albuquerque Duke shirt. Super stoked for
Is this a new shirt you're about to buy and then beat up?
Correct. And make it look retro. Like I just got it from a thrift store the day before.
You should do like a YouTube video on it. You should do one of those TikToks that A. Marie watches.
Yeah.
And then get lots of likes and shares and follows.
So what we're going to do here is you get a gallon Ziploc bag full of hot
Mhm.
water, and you do just whole kosher rock salt, and you rub it on the logo, and then you get it and you just set it on your dashboard and your little tiny 12-year-old Prius, and you drive around town in Albuquerque in the summer.
We source these rocks from the bed of the Rio Grande, and that's what makes it authentic tumbling. And you're like, don't use the word source. Just say you got them. Say you got the rocks out of the water.
You were too good at that. You've done that before.
I've literally done that before. How do you think I know the process?
That is wild. And then your dashboard cracks because it's like a crappy Prius plastic or whatever. And you're like, now let me show you how to fix this. And you're on to the next video. Donald Trump called the Live Tour PGA Tour collab some years ago, Van.
Not some years ago, slightly less than 1 year ago.
Okay.
Right after Live Golf started, he, and I hate to lump myself in this camp,
He's lump. He's
both
lump.
predicted
He's lump.
that this exact situation would happen. I said, Liv has all the money. Therefore, they hold all the cards. They would buy all the best players and then sell them right back for pennies on the dollar. Voila.
First, you get the players. Then you get the money.
Michael Scott Paper Company.
Exactly.
That's what they did.
It's 2 today.
Tried to
Two.
told you.
All of the golfers that remain loyal to the very loyal PGA in all of its different forms will pay a big price, Chris Lyric. And they'll get nothing but a big thank you from PGA officials who are making millions of dollars a
Too
year.
good of an impression.
Yeah, that's way too
If
good.
you don't take the money now, you'll get nothing after the merger takes place, Chris Lyric.
That was almost like Mr. Evil.
And only
Tucker.
say how smart the original signees were. Good luck to all. And congratulations to very talented Cam Smith on his incredible win. He's a winner. He's the winningest winner of all of the Live Tour.
Yeah, that's a direct quote, except for the Chris Lurig stuff, from Donald J. Trump, number 45, July 18th, 2022.
Art of
Number
the deal.
45 predicted it.
Art of the deal.
Nostradamus right here predicted this to a T.
The part that
That's what he would have done.
and I mean that's the part that's so exhilarating about it, right? 'Cause you remember like years ago when Donald Trump was like, "Hey, they're out to get you. I know their secrets." I believed him. I believed him out the gate. He absolutely knows. He's been part of that group.
Right.
Like he knows about politics and media in that world, and that's why he was so very successful at it. He knows about golf. It's the thing he did the most during the 4 years when he was supposed to be living at 1800 Pennsylvania Avenue. Like you trust this dude.
Legislating?
Nah,
Not so much.
Not that one.
Regulating?
Uh-uh.
Not so much. Attending meetings?
Mhm.
Nope. Golfing?
Yeah. But hitting the driver off the deck and turning over your right shoulder and watching people go, ooh, yeah, he's got that skill.
45 knows golf. 45 knows shady business practices. Look at this Venn diagram.
When you say 45, do you mean the number president he was, or what he shot on the front nine?
Hey-o.
Because that's 45 out there. Ain't to play games with you. Called this, was absolutely right. And if we're being real transparent here, he's kind of right on a lot of stuff all the time. But it's not what you're saying. It's the way you're saying it.
Sure, that helps.
Stop saying it that way.
Tiger Woods thwarted $750 million.
Right.
$750 million because he wouldn't listen to DJT.
Take the bag. I cannot express this enough. If there is money in front of you, take it every single time.
Get the money.
Get the money.
Get the money.
Once you have the money, you know what you can do? Literally anything you want. You have the money.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
No one else is going to give you the money. You already have it. It's already currently your money.
You don't think he had enough money?
Who?
Woods.
No.
They all have enough money. They can get more money.
They can get some money and end up with more money. Let's grab a break. We got 15 until 6. When we get back from the break?
Nope.
Oh, you don't want to come back? Just leave it at that.
Okay, adios, Chris.
Whenever we do come back, the Oakland Athletics are stuck in Oakland, and it's not because they want to leave. It's because they got nowhere to go. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's Strawberry Frosty. Hey, you! Run to Wendy's and grab a Strawberry Frosty. Don't.
Welcome, brother.
Are these the pins?
Yes. What's up? I'm bad.
Chris, you guys. I thought you ordered these online too.
No, I source local.
Oh, that looks so good.
You made this with your own hands.
No, we just ordered the.
Today on 2 Men On, the boys talk sports adjacent content, and A. Marie previews Game 3 of the NBA Finals starting at 4 p.m. on the Sports Animal.
That looks so good.
They're never going to be able to fire me now.
Very good. These are good gifts for that.
Yeah, it's super good for not getting fired.
Today on 2 Men On, the boys give you sports adjacent content, and A. Marie previews Game 3 of the NBA Finals starting at 4 p.m. on the Sports Animal.
How many people are you bringing? 4 cool. Yeah. Is this the receipt? No, this is something.
Yeah, I can send you a Venmo link. Cool.
Yeah, text me.
Jim Rowe.
Y'all remember Javi Baez, the slick fielding, power slugging shortstop of the alleged dynastic Cubs? Remember when he went to the Mets and turned all of New York against him by thumbs downing Met fans to their faces? He's at it again with the Tigers, doing Javi Baez things like forgetting how many outs there are. I know, my man. Hard to count to 3. Who's got the energy for that anyway?
The Jim Rome Show. Weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
When you roll the Charmin up to soft on the party, this is more, so roll it back, everybody. Charmin's irresistibly soft and hella nice. The grip is always soft. It's our party wine. Everybody wanna touch the sky.
Charmin Ultra Soft is irresistibly soft and more absorbent, so you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
With summer savings at the Home Depot, we'll get your kitchen clicking. With top brand appliances, like a new GE refrigerator with internal water dispenser for a crisp, cool glass of water every time. Or a GE oven with built-in air fryer for healthier, crispier options with no preheating. Plus, with convenient shopping in-store and online at the Home Depot, your innovative new appliances are just a click away, too. Final days to save up to 30% on select appliances plus $300 off select refrigerators at the Home Depot ends June 7th. Pricing valid May 18th through June 7th, 2023. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
It's your last chance to shop Memorial Day savings at Lowe's. Now's the time to make your home beautiful with savings on all your spring essentials. Keep cool in style with the Harbor Breeze Summersville ceiling fan. Was $189.98, now just $169.98. And clean up your yard with Craftsman. Buy a V20 string trimmer or leaf blower for just $99 and get a select Bear tool free. Lowe's knows lawn care. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 6/7. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
I switched to Boost Mobile and got a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone. Want to know the best part?
It was free?
Nope.
The fact that it's on America's largest 5G networks?
Nope. It's the ding.
Oh, yeah. Love the ding.
Right? It's all about the ding. It's the dingarooski, the dingaroner, the ring-a-ding-ding.
Unleash your power to save with Boost.
Get a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone when you switch. Boost Mobile. Unleash your power.
And the ding.
Limited time offer. New customers only. Available on select network.
I put a liner in.
Per line. Tax excluded. Additional restrictions apply. See you.
And Jim's on the phone. He wants to do a quick comment about golf. He knows you're moving on.
Who's
He's really nice. I know him.
Oh, that guy that calls all the time that's really nice and talks about golf all the time?
I mean, he used to call about the Denver Broncos, I think.
I like Jim. Yeah, we can take him. And also, we're going to throw a curveball and not do the Falcon Athletic story and do today's I-9 varsity, which is the I-9 varsity of worst team names.
Charmin Ultra Soft is soft and more absorbent, so you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
With summer savings at the Home Depot, we'll get your kitchen clicking. With top brand appliances, like a new GE refrigerator with internal water dispenser for a crisp, cool glass of water every time. Or a GE oven with built-in air fryer for healthier, crispier options with no preheating. Plus, with convenient shopping.
I won't be able to put Josh on till after 7
Or just a click away.
on the podcast.
30% on select appliances plus $300 off select refrigerator.
Can you hear me?
Ends June 7th. Price is valid May 18th through June 7th, 2020.
But I'll have the first 2 hours up.
Are you amped?
I'm pretending to be frozen.
Don't do that.
Oh, I was like,
Jim Rowe.
Well, we can't record it, or I can't get up the skimmer till 7.
FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Back on the program, friend of the show, Jim, joining us. All right, Jim, is this a we told you so or you told us so?
Who knows? Hey, but the Trump impression was pretty spot on. I think 45 told us. Yeah, 45 and 47, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Hi-oh.
That's Jim, the greatest caller in the history of the world.
Get it, Jay?
That's the best, though. That's the best. Paseo was a total gridlock headed to the west side. So if you're headed in that area, it was awful earlier. So stay away. I'll tell you what, Liv is amazing because they played it right. But the reality is that I texted it to you guys earlier that, Tiger and Rory didn't even know about this merger until today. Jay Monahan kept this on the double DL. And, I wouldn't doubt that there's got to be some sort of little Saudi situation going on for Jay Monahan that made him decide to do this because it's somewhat out of character, I think. And ultimately, I don't see this ending well. I just don't see it ending well. And, think about it this way, okay? What happens if something with the Saudis go bad as far as oil, or they're sending money to Russia, which they probably are, and then now PGA Golf's involved with supporting Russia, right? I mean, that's how crazy things happen. So it's interesting though, because I also know that the Europeans, the DP Tour, was worried because they wanted, like I said before, they wanted Poulter and Garcia and perhaps Westwood to be able to be a part of the team, and this would allow that. Now, ultimately, right, we want the best players to play, and it's the best thing for the fans, for us as fans, being able to watch the golf. And now I think it's going to make the betting even crazier. But ultimately, is it going to be the best thing for the game? And then you have to think about the guys that walked away from the tour and took all the money. And again, I'm with you. You got to take the money, regardless of, it's tough. But now do you just say, hey, great, come on back. We're happy to have you guys back. Now, granted, they're going to have to pay hefty fines to the PGA, but ultimately it's going to be a slap on the wrist. And some of those guys said some pretty harsh words towards the PGA. So anyway, your opinion on it.
Jim, appreciate the call. You're the absolute best, brother. There won't be fines.
Yeah, they won't pay anything.
There won't be anything like that.
They want this to go away.
Yeah.
For the exact same reason we talked about earlier. Phil Mickelson knows the PGA has bones in their closet, and they don't want all this stuff to come out. You think the Saudi stuff was shady? Just wait till you find out what the PGA has done on the back burner, and all that's going to come out. And this is hush money. This isn't. I'm a uniter, not a divider. This isn't about uniting all of these golf. This is about shutting everyone up.
As soon as everyone gets in a room it's going to be all kumbaya, my lord. And it
Sure.
depends if you're American or Saudi, whichever lord you choose. But it's going to be kumbaya right up until the very end. Right up until the very end. We're almost at the end of our program. If you're coming by to get Albuquerque's Isotopes tickets for July the 15th, you can with us for free right here on behalf of the Albuquerque Dukes Store, the intersection of Central and Carlisle. We are going July the 15th, and we're going to enjoy that night greatly. Come hang out with us. We're wearing Dukes gear. We hope you are too. Okay, Van. What changes about the play of golf? Like nothing, right? It's just those guys are back.
The majors are the same. It becomes a year-long event because you got to incorporate
And their
Middle East.
memberships.
Yeah, you got to incorporate the Middle East. You got to have some tournaments over there, which they were planning in the next coming year. You got to highlight some of the European tournaments that are the biggest on the European calendar. And then here, everything stays the same.
Everything stays the same.
Yeah. It's the exact same. Now we're just
and
all under one air quotes umbrella.
And an unfathomable amount of money to the three of us and Amory at the studio and every single friend of the show was exchanged between partners and bodies and Brentwood ballers. And we don't, for one single second, have any idea.
Baddies.
Well, the baddies don't get any. I mean, it's for the ballers. The baddies get left out. Everyone knows that. It's for the baddies. Big thank you, unsponsored on anything in this program. The recognition place came through for me today. So big thank you to Jason, who came through. Got a couple cool customizable gifts from he. So if you're looking for a place to get some stuff, I would recommend the recognition place. They don't give me any money or anything, but it's super cool, dude. Super cool process. Did everything remote, and then the end product. Not to describe exactly what it is. Met us here at the ABQ Dukes Store. Just kind of went above and beyond for all of us. Also,
game recognized game.
It does. I was super impressed.
just like the heist at the Live pulled. Game recognized game.
I do like that one. So Jason York of the Recognition Place will be joining us at the Albuquerque Dukes game on July the 15th. So we're excited to have him and his with us. That's going to be a lot of fun. Do we have time to sneak in the world's quickest I-9 varsity? No,
You got 30 seconds.
Now we'll do it with Josh when we get back.
Yeah, let's do it with Josh.
Do it with Josh. Because if we only bring up the Oakland A's thing, he's going to act like it's a personal attack. It's not a personal attack.
I think you did really wait to go talk about it with Josh.
Also, we need to bring up the Oakland A's.
Yeah, I have to bring up the Oakland A's
for just his professional perspective.
Him, professionally speaking, needs.
He'll win trivia again.
So Josh Sushan won our Locker 505 trivia that we held. Chris Lurg was there, who answered 0 questions.
I was there for support, moral support.
You were there for actual support because you would get up and go to the bar and bring us more drinks. That was the best. Sushan won all that money and donated it back to Locker 505.
What a dude.
Does he want us to tell that on air?
Well, we already did.
Yeah, it's out there now.
Good.
He's the best. Unlike that money-hungry me says, get the bag. Take the bag. Hey, Marie, this doesn't suck.
This is actually my ringback tone.
Dang, remember ringback tones? Polyphonic ringtones? Let's go. Hey, Marie, what was the first ringtone you ever paid for?
I don't remember, I'm being honest.
Big and Rich, Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy?
No, it was way before that song came out.
That was a banger song. Huh?
All right, go to break.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Zooming on, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
We're all moving a little faster now.
Trust Blair. On KOAT Action 7 News.
We're proud to bring you coverage you can count on from across New Mexico.
Like a weather forecast that's certified most accurate and proven every day.
Start your day with more in the morning.
Still seeing quite a bit of slowdowns westbound on Paseo between Jefferson and Coors. Eastbound Paseo moving a little better, but Eagle Ranch to Rio Grande still got congestion in that area. Southbound on I-25, traffic continues to move slow as you approach Osuna. That lasts until Montgomery. Westbound on I-40, San Mateo to Rio Grande, we've got slowdowns there as well.
This report is brought to you by Blake's Lottaburger.
Blake's Lottaburger has been a New Mexico favorite since 1952. They use the best ingredients like their very own Hatch green chili and fresh premium beef patties. And they cook your food fresh when you order it. Blake's Lottaburger, the first there was, the best there is.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. Okay, easy now. You're teaching your kid how to parallel park. Ouch! Turns out he likes to do it by feel. Don't worry, eBay Motors has bumpers, trunk lids, license plate holders, and headlights. They've got lots of headlights. When you need parts, get it right the first time with eBay Guaranteed Fit. When you see the check, you know that part's going to fit. eBay Motors. Let's ride. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Gain presents a tale of longing and long-lasting scent. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Add Gain scent beads for an even longer lasting scent.
School's out for the summer, road trips, lots of time on the road. Get your vehicle ready. Call On the Spot Automotive Detailing. You're spending a lot of time in that car. On the Spot will make that time more enjoyable. They come to you at your convenience and detail your vehicle inside, outside, under the seats and hood. When they're done, your car feels brand new and ready for the road and the kids. Need extra protection? Ask about ceramic coating, paint protection film, window tinting. All for that hot New Mexico sun, and our military gets a 10% discount. 505-859-2859 or online at otsdetailing.com.
If you're hiring, it can feel like you're trying to find a needle in a haystack. You can hope the right person comes along, or you can just use ZipRecruiter. And now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. In fact, ZipRecruiter has helped a lot of business owners find their needle in a haystack, like Marco, president of operations at Telly Tires and Auto Centers. Because Telly Tires has grown a lot in the last few years, Marco needed to hire everyone from a receptionist to a store manager to a head mechanic.
ZipRecruiter helps me find all the right people, even the most difficult jobs to fill. ZipRecruiter helps me keep my business running.
Take it from Marco and millions of other businesses who've used ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter can help you find the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day.
All right, Josh is ready.
Try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. At ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/FREE. ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Gambling is more than slot machines and table games. Today, it also includes betting on sports at casinos, sportsbooks, online wagering, at game day gatherings, and on the golf course. Make a game plan for sports betting. Set a limit for how much you'll bet and stick to it. If you're wagering too much or concerned about a family member's gambling, reach out. The Responsible Gaming Association of New Mexico Fund for problem gambling. Call the helpline or visit rganm.org.